Okay, so here we are in the final stage of the game, and as the name indicated, we're living on the edge! So, we're gonna not fight any of the opponents, but it gives you an idea of what we will be facing. Blind Heads, which are an enhanced version of the Stone Heads, Outer Beasts, which are enhanced versions of the Dimension Worms. Yeah, all sorts of stuff like this. And there are also different forks in the road that you can go on, but of course, there's only one path to get to the Profound Darkness, and if you end up taking a dead end, that's not going to help you all that much. And Dark Riders, enhanced versions of Centaurs. And another fork in the road that we're going to skip. And then multiple forks in the road, but we want to go to the left twice, or at least try to if the lag will not prevent me from doing so, and I got jumped by a Dark Rider. I would fight you, but you're not worth my time. And obviously we're gonna have to do some healing now, because I want everyone to be at maximum when we get to the Profound Darkness. Well, I bought them for a reason, might as well use them. Meanwhile, enjoy the psychedelic scenery in the background. Okay, 2 more to go. And this is the last one. From here, one big step, and we're facing the Profound Darkness. It looks like a giant sea urchin, which is also pretty dangerous. Yes, it is. Yeah, definitely a destructive mentality on this guy. So that's what we're gonna do. Final battle of the game. It's been a long time coming, and now we're gonna get to do it. So this battle with the Profound Darkness is a 3-round battle, so you gotta do everything you can, and it's all one continuous run. It's 3 different monsters that Profound Darkness is representing, and each has their own different skills and abilities. Make sure, of course, to get your defenses up, because that's going to be quite crucial to success. As you can see, the crosscut from Chaz does 400 points of damage on its own. And nailed the Shadow Breath, this rune, and then, yeah, these things do quite a bit of damage. But what would you expect from the game's final boss? What else would you expect? So, now I think we can go out on offense here. But I want to make sure that rune is healed, so I'm gonna save Rika's technique points, and I'll have Kira do that healing. I'm feeling pretty good after that round. I'm pretty sure we can go all out on this turn. So let's break out the Nafoi for Kira. And Ren gets halved there. So I'm thinking that I'm pretty good on offense, but I want to make sure that Ren survives if the Shadow Breath is used on him again. Well, it turned out to be a good call. So we can go all out this turn. No, we're going all out this turn. We don't need to burn and recover when we don't need to. And the first round's already done. That went quite quickly. So now it's time for round 2. And this is a really cool thing. If you're in the middle of a turn when it's changing forms, you're allowed to complete that turn and get a head start on damaging the next round of the opposition. So that's quite helpful. So, since I'm never sure if you need to reassert your defenses after every round, I do that just as a precaution. And it might be a good idea to do that, because he has Light Shower, which is a group attack on me. And some of my party members are looking a bit weak out there. So, might as well use a Stardew. Hopefully that'll be enough. And it will be. More painful damage from the Light Shower. Well, there's a reason I bought these things, and that was to make sure that when the chips were down in the final round, I need to make sure that Rika's Nassar is available to me at all times, and... well, that sucks. Rune is dead. That couldn't have happened at a worse time. So, hopefully I can get him back on his feet. So I'm going to use a Moondew for this. And then Kira comes in with a healing spell, and hopefully it'll get to him in time. Oh. Okay. I meant to use a healing spell, and yeah, you can see I regretted that decision. Mental blunder. I meant to heal Rune, and I end up paying the price for it, so I have to burn another Moondew. So... let's see if we can get some good healing done. Use Trimates when Chaz gets the recovery out for Rune. Oh, crap. Wow. That momentary lapse in judgment is really coming back to haunt me. Wow, you mean to use a healing spell, you don't use it, and you end up with one person dead, and in trying to get them revived, you end up with 2 people dead. That means I have to do only healing this turn. What? Okay. Why is he changing forms when I didn't attack him this turn? Okay, that's just weird. That has never happened before. He has never changed forms when I didn't attack him. That is a first for me. So now this puts us in a really bad spot, because I have to get off 2 Moondews, and I also need to get off a Stardew as well, because if I don't get it off in time, I could be in big trouble, because this last form can cast Megid as well, and it's quite painful. So hopefully everything works out the way I planned it this time. And it actually did. Thank goodness. And not a moment too soon either. Yeah, you can see just how painful Megid is. But we'll now turn the tables thanks to Chaz. And Rika definitely needs to use the SAR this turn. Here's the fences again. Just bring the damage as much as I possibly can on this thing. Turn the tables on it. And then it proceeds to turn the tables right back. That was not cool. So this time, I'm gonna use Stardew. And Ren has to recover this turn. So yeah, right back at you. Hopefully that's sufficient healing. It is, because this time it only launched an individual attack. And so, I think this is a good opportunity to use a Trimate. And more Megan. Oh, sure. Turnabout is fair play, but not as far as I'm concerned. So I'm trying to beat you. And we get a combo attack from Ren and Kira. Just stay on Mega there for Chaz. And we'll have to use another Stardew. Hope it gets off in time. And it does. And the Infest turns out to do more damage than the Legion. And Chaz almost gets killed off. But not before he gets off his last Megid, I'm sure. Try and wait for Chaz. And Rune almost gets killed off. We're flirting with disaster every time we have a round with this thing. So Ren will recover, and Chaz is out of technique points. Okay, so obviously we need to do healing. And we'll have Rika go back on offense next turn, and we'll have her... But before we do, of course, we need to raise the defenses because we had people getting killed off. Every little bit helps. And he's using Megid again. So, let's use another Stardew. And have Rika go back on offense. And another combo attack. Oh, come on. Well, I don't think I've ever seen the last round of the Profound Darkness use Mega this much. He definitely brought his A-game for this Let's Play. So, we have no choice now but to use the SAR. Gotta get that off. Ren recover as well. Boy, he's just not wasting any time here. He's bringing the full Monty and he is not holding back. Okay. Ren recovers. Come on, we could get off to the SAR. Thank you. And Megid yet again. Wow. Means I don't have a choice but to burn my final Nassar here. I really didn't want to. I was hoping to have already beaten this thing by now. And Rika gets off to the SAR, thankfully. And to no real surprise, it's a Megid. So this puts me in a bit of a spot. So I've got to use only Stardews. Hopefully I still have some. And yes, I do. Looks like this will be the last attack spell that can be used by Kira. She'll have to use skills from now on. Hopefully we're close to beating this guy. Okay, doesn't use Mega this time. And we're not looking good in terms of using attacks or TP. You know what? I really don't know what the Soul Dew does. And so, you know what, I might as well... I feel like I've got a free turn to use it, so I might as well. Yes, so do Rika herself. Running low on options. I want to use another Soldu and see if that helps Chaz at all. Oh, Soldu only does an increase to your HP, I guess. It's probably like a full heal of HP. Oh, okay, well, now we know what that does, and it turns out it was quite a waste. I didn't need to use it. So, might as well have everyone go back on offense. If I can remember that Kira can only use techniques now, so she might as well use her one handle. And here comes the Megat again. Oh my! That was quite powerful, and that is bad. Oh boy, I am in trouble. I could use Moondew, but I get the feeling he'll just use Megat again, and after that, everyone will be gone. Ah, damn it. I get the feeling that no matter what happens, this is gonna be my last turn, so I might as well go all out. And it is my last turn! I got the win! Oh, there we go! The profound darkness is gone! For good! Yeah, if I didn't use the two Soldews, I actually would have beaten him before he got off his last Megat. Hindsight and all that. So now it's time for the end scenes. And suddenly, Ren is turned into the android from Lost in Space. What are we going to do? Well, apparently the sword knows what to do. It shatters. Yeah, it's protecting them and it's saving them from the darkness. It is a beautiful sight, isn't it? So dawn has arrived on a new day where the profound darkness no longer exists. It is indeed over. And so now it's time for everyone to start going their separate ways because this journey is over. Well, we're glad we could make your day there, Raja. Too bad you were out on your back for quite some time. Yeah, that's true. Ren's got the only spacecraft that was available. Yeah, plus they wouldn't be able to breathe in space. Well, your wit certainly left the party confused, that was for sure. And Demi will be joining Ren as well. But keep up the good work until then, yeah? Yeah, because Motavia, of course, started out as a desert planet. And so it only gets its greenery with the start of Phantasy Star 2. And where is Rika? Well, she's going to be joining Ren and everyone else. And this is this is another new experience for her. At least Ren believes that they'll cross paths again. And so they go their separate ways. And Rika will be joining them. She takes one last look, and they're on their way. But suddenly, Rika's having a change of heart. Words of confidence from Ren to give to Rika. So now it's time for the men to part. And Han returns to the academy. And he's definitely had a change of opinion on how things work around here. But he's gonna have to find a way to be the academy's shining light after the principal did so much to pretty much screw his building over. Yeah, but we had to keep reviving you, and you always took so much damage. But hey, you were there when we needed you. And as for Rune and Chaz, yeah, Rune definitely with much more likable smile now that all is said and done. And he's actually bonded with Chaz. So it took a long time to get to that point. Now with the performance you put in, you were very impressive, Rune. That's a shame. Oh, and Chaz is actually crying. Well, guess who's back though? Do what you gotta do, Rika. Do what you gotta do. So, she tries to commit suicide, and Chaz has to run and catch her. And he does! And it's lucky that he doesn't get his back broken by the massive force that was generated by Rika's ball. But now that Chaz and Rika are together, Moon takes his leave. And the journey comes to an end. As well as the scene. And, for that matter, the game itself. The long battle is over. We were able to free ourselves from the terrible curse of yore. To the souls of those who sacrificed their lives for Algo, sleep in peace. From person to person, from age to age, as long as memories last. We will not forget the sacrifices that have been made. And to see Rika and Chaz finally in some regular civilian attire is a very comforting sight. They no longer need to go to battle. The eons-old struggle between light and dark has ended, and now the curtain rises on a new age. And so with that brings the Let's Play of Phantasy Star 4 to a close. And I want to thank everyone for watching this Let's Play. I'm glad that this was my first. It was definitely something I had intended to do to make this my first Let's Play, because this is definitely among my top 5 all-time favorite video games. Just a great amount of challenge, a good strong balance of difficulty, and also of journeying and different places that you can go and things you can do. This is really a game where you can push yourself to either try and get by the skin of your teeth like I did, or you can really go and put yourself in an endurance situation and grind for a long time to make things a lot easier. So definitely a game I would recommend for any Sega fan out there, or any RPG fan. It's definitely worth it. So as far as what's coming up is concerned, I've had a person who's been following me since the start of this Let's Play ask me if I was going to play any more of the Phantasy Star games. And the problem is, the first 3 games take a long time to be able to do, and there's a lot of grinding involved, a lot more than what was required in Phantasy Star 4. So I'm not going to do full Let's Plays of the first 3 Phantasy Star games, but I have promised him that I would, because I have save files at the final bosses of the first 3 Phantasy Star games, I'm going to do a montage of the final 4 bosses of the first 4 Phantasy Star games. I'm gonna try and start doing that next, and hopefully get that up by New Year's Day. And then I'm going to resume my pursuit of trying to surpass Rome Mythal in terms of the number of Mega Man Classic style console games that I can beat. So that's pretty much what you can expect from me next, and I'm looking to start my next full Let's Play in February. I have a particular game in mind, and I hope you'll be watching it and enjoying it, just like you enjoy watching this game. So that's what you can look forward to for me for the next few months, as we bring this Let's Play to a close with the final scenes, as we get back on the horizon of Motavia. So thank you very much for watching this Let's Play, and I'll see you again with more awesome videos. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.